Hi class, I would like to take this chance just to give you a lay of the Blackboard land in terms of how we are going to use Blackboard for this course. For some of you, this might be one of your first courses online, but this course in particular, English composition, is set up a little bit differently because we use an embedded book, Mind Edge, through the course. So I want to just give you some tips of how to use Mind Edge and where to find some certain aspects that are going to be needed for this course. So as you can see right now, I have put the Blackboard course as a student preview because as your instructor, I view things a little bit differently. So I want to show you how you should see it as a student. And so you might have seen here, I just posted the Module 1 announcement. And just so you are aware, every week I will always post a weekly announcement, and it will always be the one that is on top of a previous one. I will never hide any of the announcements. All of them will be there for the duration of the course. So just looking a little bit at the announcements, here's the Module 1. Here is my original welcoming announcement that I posted October 8th. And then down below that, you can see some of the other announcements that I had posted prior to what I had done. The Mind Edge, the accessibility statement, late assignment policy, the SNU Online Writing Center, and learning resources. Okay, so these will stay here the entire time. Okay, so then up here, you will see this blue tablet, if you want to call it that, or navigational pane. Okay, so here's your course. Here's learning modules, which is where you will find the modules for each week, and this is where Mind Edge is. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. This here, if I click on this, this is my instructor page. There's my lovely picture with me and my dog, and here's all my contact information. Here is my bio. Here, submit your assignments. This is where you will go to submit your assignments. Some will be pushed through Mind Edge into here, but some you will have to do directly in here, okay? And I will come. So for example, if I were to click on, this is the first one for milestone 1. You initially will be doing this through the Mind Edge, but then you will have to save the document and you will have to submit it through here. Please keep in mind that you cannot write your whole submission in the comment section. This is if you want to send a direct comment to me, okay? The best thing for you to do is to click on Browse My Computer and then attach a document. Okay, that is the best way to submit a document properly. And the reason for that is because I will be asking for either MLA or APA paper format. And if you do it any other way, the formatting is going to be askew and will not work properly. So I hope to keep you aware of that. Now let's go back to the navigational pane. So I've talked about the announcements, and now here is the general questions in Class Cafe. If I click on this, this is a very important aspect of our course, and you will see here there are several different forums. The general questions, if you have a question about anything, concerns, information, something's not working, or you have something related to the current discussion, please post it here. And if you click on this, you see the subscribe button here. You can click on that, and I have already subscribed to that. So anytime that a student will post a question, I will be notified via email that a student has posted, so therefore I can quickly respond to that. So if you have any questions, you just select Create Thread. You put in the subject line, and then you type in your question, and then you submit, okay? So going back to the general questions, here if you have any questions, you post it here. The class cafe is different from what is in MindEdge. So here is if you want to share tips with your classmates or you want to just chat with each other, this is the place to do it. Okay, so again, you go in here, you create a thread, you can even subscribe, and this is just the place to chat and be free to do so. Going back, now I had posted, you see these, I've color coded a few threads here. So I have 3 different threads. If you are choosing Sarah McFadden's text or Amy Tan's text or Andrew Braxman's text, if you have any questions about their text or you have a concern or you want to give your feedback or your thoughts about the text, you're welcome to post it here. I will be posting critical thinking questions here, so it might be a good way to also interact with me as your instructor, but also other students and classmates who are working on the same text as well. What you have here in red, I have grammar resources, so I will be posting tip sheets and online links for grammar. I have tip sheets and online link resources for critical thinking, and I have tip sheets for writing success, which I have created for creating your academic voice, thesis statement, transitions, and those are just some of the few. You do have a choice in this course to either use APA or MLA citation. So this is a very huge component of the course, and it would be best to practice using one of these 2 as soon as possible. So here is where I will be posting additional information, tip sheets, and links pertaining to APA or MLA. Okay, so that is the general discussion board. So any questions that you have for the class or any issue, please post it here. If you're not comfortable in posting in the general question forum, please feel free to email me with your personal question. So with that, now we have this is where you see my grades. So if you click on this, this is where you will see all your grades. Okay. And then down here below that you have assignment rubrics. These are where all your rubrics will be. Okay, and you can click on the link and it will pop up and you can save it. And then we have, let's see, then we have academic support. So within academic support you have the academic resources, learning community, online writing center, learning communities. There is a specific one, especially for English 122. There are research guides, an introduction to the citations, APA and MLA, management tools, a checklist for writing. You should be very familiar with these. There is a Smart Thinking online tutoring tool to use, and disability services is available. And again, you can see this is on the top of your Blackboard, My SNU, Online Student Services, and Campus Student Services. Okay, so then we have, I want to dive right into the learning modules. So what you have to do first is, before you have access to MindEdge, you have to review the course syllabus. So here's the course syllabus. And you can see when you review the course syllabus, you have 2 discussions, there are 9 activities, there are 2 temperature checks, there are 2 quizzes, 1 journal, 2 milestone submissions, and then that is it. And then here's the grades, the way the grading system. And these are the activities for each week. Okay. Attendance policy, late assignment policy, diversity and disability statement, academic honesty, withdrawal, assessment calibration, and like this. So that is your syllabus. So after you view your syllabus, you can click Mark Reviewed, and hopefully this will work. Then all the modules will show up. So if I'm going to just click on Module 1, this is what Mind Edge looks like. So really quickly, you can go up here, you'll see English 122, Composition 1. If you click this drop down, you'll see all the assignments that are there. You can either click on each one or you can click Next. So if I just click Next, it will bring me to the class mixer, which is ungraded. Okay? But I also want to show you over here, you have the home, you have search, progress, tools, and appearance. If you're not liking these pictures, you can change it. So I can click on appearance and I can unclick the background image and then it goes away. You can also change the font size. You can make it bigger or you can make it smaller over here. And then you can check on tools. There's a glossary. There's a notebook for you to use, so if you want to make notes for yourself, you can do that here. And then there's also a dashboard, which is this here, this black spot. And over here, there is a search. So it's giving me a module progress, shows me what I've done. And if I go back over to tools, there is a glossary and it gives you glossaries that are from the book. And if I go back to the home, really quickly, I just want to show you, this is the assignment 1, this is assignment 7. So I will be talking about this in a minute in another announcement, but this is where you'll be posting your initial responses, and then you will, at the bottom, you will download the Word document. So again, this is Mind Edge, and I'm going to get out of this because I only have 3 minutes left to speak. But this is pretty much the lay of the land of how to use Blackboard and the Mind Edge and things like that. So I hope this was helpful to you. Oh, look at that, and it's saying expired. I apologize. But anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And so I hope this was helpful, and I will see everybody in the Blackboard. Have a great day.